Test on one day. India, England, Australia. What a player! What a player! What a player!
Hello and welcome back to What a Player Concussion sub-series, where today we are going to be previewing the women's ODI and T20 leg of the Tour of India to England. Remember, they played their first test match after 7 odd years, and what a brilliant test match it was. A scintillating affair which ended up right at the close of 4th day. Unfortunately, there was no 5th day, as is the case in women's cricket, and India played out a well-deserved draw. Now the focus shifts on to the limited overs edition, and I have Akash and Vishak with me to discuss everything about this tour. And remember, at the end we'll give you fantasy tips, so please hang around and watch the video till the end. To start, I know Akash and Vishak have been going lengths to try and get as much information about the women's international matches coming up. Obviously the focus generally is on the men's cricket, but we thought, why not let's discuss about the women's game after their great performance in the test match. So Akash, tell us, what all research you had to do to review the players and do a preview for this.
I think it was we checked out a bit of a research in here because even if I were to look at the VCCI website or the England cricket website, there's not one proper preview regarding this particular match, which is pretty disappointing considering that how much we are trying to promote women's cricket across our platform as well as across the world as well. So in that terms, it is pretty important that when two big weights, even in terms of women's cricket, India and England are pretty much big weights out there. So when these two clash against each other, it's really going to be an entertaining affair. So considering tomorrow's first match is going to be an ODI match, we're expecting a good fight from India. After what happened in the Test series, we saw that they gave a very good fight, and our young guns, came out strong against the England team. Similarly, in the ODIs, I think we're going to have similar performances from our side, especially with Shefali Verma probably going to get a debut tomorrow. This is her final debut, by the way. She has already debuted in T20 and Test, and she's rocked the world already. So we're hoping similar performances from her in the ODI circuit as well. So she's going to be opening with Smriti Mandhana, both attacking pair. It's going to be lovely to watch. It might remind you of Ganguly and Tendulkar when they were playing early in the 90s. That's the kind of combination you'll be seeing from India from an opening perspective. From England's perspective, though, seasoned campaigners Heather Knight, Natalie Skewer, Tammy Beaumont, they have been there. They have done the job for England women in the past. They might be in for a show as well. So let's hope that India women can perform well and come up in the series.
And Vishak, England are the world champions, if I'm not wrong, right? 2017, was that the last ODI World Cup, or was there another one afterwards?
Yes, that's the one. And we were the finalists, and we lost it. It was actually a very close game, and it went till around. I think in the end we just collapsed a little bit, and we lost the game. Anya Shrubsole just ran through our tail. We lost the game. And many expected Mithali Raj to retire after that, but she still carries that passion. And now she is second most. She has the second most longest ODI career after Sachin Tendulkar. So hats off to her.
So in men's cricket, we've got Chris Gales, who debuted in 99, 2000. Mithali Raj, as a 16-year-old, wasn't it? She debuted in 1999. So two veterans.
And she scored a century on debut.
And then Vishak is the man for all the records. What happened when the girls previously met in the ODI format, Vishak?
So it was a series which happened in India. It was a 3-match series, and England actually won it 2-1. Considering the past records doesn't matter because it's a new series again. But considering the fight that India have shown in the Test series, the way they were rolled over in the first innings, they were asked to follow on, and the way they fought after that, and even drew the game. Some good innings by Shefali Verma, Sneha Rana, and all. It was inspiring to see such performances, and even Heather Knight acknowledged that, saying that women should also play 5-day matches. If there was a 5th day, it would have been more interesting. So that shows the quality of women's cricket which is coming up. But one sad part, as Akash already mentioned, is none of the boards have put any previews. Not even Cricinfo or Cricbuzz has put any previews or anything. Even Cricbuzz does not even have a the series listed. At least Cricinfo has it listed, but there is no preview for it. So that's actually a sad part. We need to promote this game as well as we talk that women's. At least there's part that women's cricket, they have got the contracts now. I think that more should be done to promote the game for the women's as well.
Yeah, you talked about the 4-day test match. It was also a used pitch, which got a lot of criticism from the guys because there was a T20 game which was scheduled around it. So yeah, I mean anything that can be done for women cricket is greatly appreciated. In fact, I used to always think that it would be quite dull, and maybe if you were to watch a women's game 15 years ago, you might think that they're not big shots and whatnot. But if you watch someone like a Shefali Verma, not the England Australian players, they can hit big sixes.
Absolutely. 15 years back, if you watch the Indian women or any women's game for that matter, you might see that going pretty slow and it might not look attractive. But as the years have passed by, women are almost equivalent to what men are doing at the moment. That the kind of success which they're getting, not only in cricket across the world for that matter, they are stepping up to what the men are able to do as well. If you look at women like Harmanpreet Kaur, they can easily hit the second tire with a particular six. So that's almost as good as any men's cricketer do in that matter.
Wasn't that the semi-final where she scored like that brilliant 100? Oh my god!
Brilliant 100 against Australia. It was a brilliant innings. It just blew away the Australians.
Yeah, I think it's still the highest knockout score by an Indian, and this is like a quiz question which always comes up. And you have you think that it has to be someone from the men's team, but that was a brilliant knock. Like one more thing, and I'm not 100% sure about this. So isn't the entire tour decided based on the collective points across Test, ODI, and T20? Is that the case, Vishal?
Yes, that is what even Mithali Raj said. There should be such things being followed. It's like the Ashes format. The Ashes follows the same format. It's like now both the teams are tied in as 2 points. Actually, the test result was if they had won it, they would have got 5 points. Since it's a draw, it is like 2-2 at the moment. So who wins more matches gets more points, and that's how the winner is decided. So that's how the points are decided here. Even Mithali Raj is a big advocate of this kind of series where it has been decided across series is decided across formats and points are awarded.
So three ODIs and 3 T20s. ODIs. The first ODI coming up. So let's look at the fantasy team for that one.
First, so we've gone with Amy Jones as the wicketkeeper. Since England have a lot of all-rounders side, which is Tammy Beaumont, who is the opener, and we have picked Smriti Mandhana and Shefali Verma, both openers and both are attacking bats. Expect some good fireworks there. And Poonam Rath is in good form over the last series. She scored 100 and a couple of 50s as well against South Africa in the 3-match series, even though we lost that series.
ऑलराउंडर्स की बात करें तो हम इंग्लैंड के दोनों ऑलराउंडर्स को खिलाने वाले इधर जो है हेदर नाइट उनके कैप्टन और नैटली स्कीवर को हम कैप्टन बनाने वाले हैं हमारे टीम के लिए और अच्छे बॉलिंग भी कर लेते हैं वो उनके आउटस्विंग बहुत सारे विकेट चटका सकते हैं तो बहुत डेंजरस ऑलराउंडर है हमारे इंडियन वुमेन्स की टीम से हम दीप्ति शर्मा को लेते हैं बेसिकली दीप्ति शर्मा एक ऑफ स्पिनर है और लेफ्ट हैंडेड बल्लेबाज है और अच्छा बैटिंग कर लेती है और 10 ओवर तो गारंटीड है उनके और अगर पिच में थोड़ी सी भी अगर टर्न हो तो 1-2 विकेट तो इजीली चटका देंगे वो और अगर हम बॉलिंग की तरफ देखें तो सोफी एक्लेस्टोन इंग्लैंड के बेहतरीन लेफ्ट आर्म स्पिनर है और एट द मोमेंट वर्ल्ड रैंकिंग्स में आई थिंक टॉप 10 में आते हैं वो तो वो एक बहुत अच्छे लेफ्ट आर्म स्पिनर है पूनम यादव को टेस्ट मैच में नहीं खिलाया गया था लेकिन ओडीआई और T20s में आई एम श्योर कि वो खेलेंगे ज़रूर बहुत अच्छे लेग स्पिनर है और जैसे कि मैंने कहा कि अगर पिच में थोड़ी सी भी ड्राइनेस है और अगर थोड़ी भी स्पिन है तो पूनम यादव बहुत इफेक्टिव साबित होंगे और आखिरी जो बॉलर है वो है केट क्रॉस राइट आर्म सीमर है इंग्लैंड के डोमेस्टिक फॉर्म बहुत अच्छा रहा है उनका वो टेस्ट डेब्यू भी एक्सपेक्ट कर रही थी लेकिन शायद नहीं हो पाया तो उनको ओडीएस में खिलाने की बहुत संभावनाएं हैं तो ये है हमारे 11 बल्ले टीम
मेरी थोड़ी जनरल नॉलेज भी कम है क्रिकेट के बारे में आप दोनों तो एक्सपर्ट है इसमें अगर आपको दूसरा अगर इंडिया में से चूज करना पड़े जमाइमा रॉड्रिगेज काफी पॉपुलर है वो कैसे फॉर्म में उनके खेलने के आसार हैं
उनका फॉर्म थोड़ा खराब चल रहा है जब वो उन्होंने डेब्यू किया था तो बहुत चर्चा चल रही थी जमीमा रॉड्रिगेज के बारे में लेकिन काफी पुअर फॉर्म में हो इसलिए पूनम राउत को उनके आहेड खिला रहे हमारी लेकिन अगर कोई और चूज करना चाहेंगे तो आप शायद हरमनप्रीत कौर को ले सकते हैं ऑलराउंडर की जगह पे वो बहुत ही अटैकिंग बैट्स और ऑफ स्पिन भी डाल लेते हैं शायद आप चाहे तो हरमनप्रीत कौर को खिला सकते हैं ऑलराउंडर की जगह पे
और विशाख, स्नेहा राणा, उनका चांस ओडीआई में बनता है?
हाँ, वो भी कमबैक करने, लाइक जो न्यूज है कि वो भी कमबैक करेगी, तो वो भी मिडिल ऑर्डर में खेलेगी। वो बॉलिंग ऑलराउंडर है, या 7 या 8वां पोजीशन में खेलेगी वो। और हमारा बैटिंग लाइनअप देखेंगे तो आप झूलन गोस्वामी भी थोड़ा बैटिंग कर लेती है। 11 तक हमारा बैटिंग है। अनफॉर्चुनेटली इसमें सिर्फ हम 11 प्लेयर्स चूज कर सकते हैं, इसीलिए हम लोगों ने स्नेहा राणा, हरमनप्रीत कौर इन लोगों को छोड़ा है, वरना लाइक देयर आर लॉट ऑफ ऑप्शंस। और इंग्लैंड साइड में भी हम लोगों ने अन्य श्रपसोल को छोड़ा है, वो अच्छी बॉलर है, इंडिया के खिलाफ अच्छे रिकॉर्ड है उनका। अब देखोगे तो हमने मिताली राज को भी छोड़ा है। मिताली राज का एवरेज इंग्लैंड के खिलाफ 50 है, उनको भी हम लोग नहीं ले पाए। तो इसमें आप सिर्फ 11 प्लेयर्स को ले सकते हैं, तो वही एक प्रॉब्लम है।
बस आपका कैप्टन और वाइस कैप्टन चल जाए, बाकी 2-4 प्लेयर्स में आप काफी सारे पॉइंट्स इकट्ठे कर लेंगे। जाने से पहले ओडीआई सीरीज की प्रिडिक्शन कर लें। आकाश, आपको क्या लगता है?
कंडीशंस थोड़े इंग्लैंड के फेवर में है, कंसिडरिंग कि उनके बॉलर्स सीम फ्रेंडली पिचेस में अच्छा परफॉर्म कर लेते हैं। तो मैं सोच रहा हूँ कि शायद इंग्लैंड ये सीरीज 2-1 के बराबर जीत जाए इंडिया के ऊपर।
पहला बार ओडीआई ब्रिस्टल में है, तो थोड़ा स्पिन का, लाइक वी आर एक्सपेक्टिंग सम स्पिन, देयर विल बी सम स्पिन इन दैट पिच। So maybe whoever comes trumps in the first game, that would be very crucial. So if India manages to win this, they can put the pressure on England. We'll have to see how the series pans out. But I still, since England home conditions में खेल रहा है, तो इसलिए England को थोड़ा advantage होगा। तो मैं भी expect कर रहा हूँ England 2-1 win करेंगे।
ना, इंग्लैंड का पलड़ा थोड़ा भारी होगा। I think they will probably edge out, but this is great opportunity because women's cricket do not have too many international tours and whatnot, and to play against England, it's a great chance for the girls to show their skills, make their mark, and progress in their own field. Right, before we leave you, disclaimer from a fantasy perspective: this game involves an element of financial risk. You have to be over 18 to play, and the tips provided by Water Player are only for entertainment purposes. Akash and Vishak, thank you so much. And for our viewers, before we go, if you like our work, please do subscribe to our channel, spread the word around, provide us some feedback, comments. We read each and every comment. We are a really small channel at this point, but all the support we can get would be really appreciated. Also, check out our channels for a lot of other stuff we do. We have lots of interviews with international cricketers, journalists, interesting personalities, and previews, reviews, fantasy videos. You will have a hopefully good time checking out our videos. So till next time, take care, be safe, and thank you for watching this.